Hey, it's Brandy. I hope everyone is having a fabulous Thursday. I am here. I'm sharing tonight a pumpkin spice look with the new warm hue palette. It's so pretty. This is probably one of my favorite palettes to date that Mary Kay has come up with. So in love with this palette. You can use it in so many other ways. Um, if you are a guest of a consultant tonight, I'd love to just for you to recognize her in the comments and tell who invited you so that we can see who invited who. And if you will fill out the Google Doc at the end of this video, we will post it in the group, the virtual consultant group, where you found this video, and you will get entered to win one of these. So that's right at a $40 value. So you don't want to miss out on any of the giveaways if you're watching. So this is your giveaway for tonight. And so, hey, I see everyone's joining. We appreciate you coming on tonight. I'm Brandy. And I'm going to get started so that I won't take up a lot of your time, but I am doing the pumpkin spice look with the warm hue palette tonight, and I'm using 3 eyeshadows from that palette. Hey girl, thank you for joining. All right, so I'm gonna jump in because I don't like to waste any time. I got a little one, she's asleep, so I don't want to waste any of you guys' time if you have plans after this. But you can watch live or the replay and fill out the Google Doc by 12 p.m. or 12 p.m. on Saturday, so you don't miss out on the giveaways. So first, I've already applied foundation and a cheek color and a little bit of mascara. So I am next to prime my eyes. I like to use the Light Beam cream eye color. And I apply it directly on my lash line up into my crease, but don't take it up to the brow. It's too much shimmer. You want more of a matte neutral tone to be at that brow base. And I like to use the cream colors as primers when I'm using, colors that I want more of the color to pop, more of the pigments to pop. So I use this one because I want more of the gold tones to pop underneath. So using the Light Beam or the Pink Starlight would be perfect for this look. And I'm not sure exactly, maybe one of the directors, let me grab a book. These were 14, but we had some prices increase because of COVID. Everybody knows how that goes. So they are 16 now. So that is the pink, the Light Beam with the cream eye colors from Mary Kay. Let me turn it the right way. Okay, so Light Beam all over the lash line up into the crease. And then I'm going to start with my eye colors. Thank everyone for joining. I don't need this, but this is our warm hue palette. And I am using only 3 different tones. And that is the first one in the corner. I get my notes out. And it is the okay, so number 1, 2, and 3. So these 3 tones, I might work in this a little bit because I have hooded eyes, but I'll coach you guys on how to use that. I'm going to use some finishing spray, just going to put a little bit on my hand to make it damp, because these colors have a lot of pigment, so they kind of fly away and get everywhere. So I want to wet my brush a tad bit with that finishing spray, and I want to dab, because this gold is really bad about kind of getting flakes everywhere. So I want all that to be on my brush and not all over my face. And so I'm going to dab with that in my inner corner of my lash line, right until the middle part. I'm only bringing this gold tone from the inner corner right to where my brow, right at my arch, right where my pupil is. So halfway mark is where the gold's gonna go. I'm also gonna put a little bit of the gold right in the inner corner of my lash line. I'm gonna bring it down. It really makes that eye pop, especially I have brown eyes. So any kind of gold tone really brings out the gold, the hazel in my eyes. So I'm gonna do that for both sides. That's just a little hack that I use with a finishing spray to get more of the pigment on my lid instead of it being fallout underneath my eye and have to redo my eye corrector and concealer under there. So I always use a little bit of that. I like to stay damp, but see how it gets really bright gold. And if you were just to put it on, you're probably not going to achieve the look that I'm going for as well, not using the finishing spray. I'm going up underneath my eye, lash line, bottom lash line. Okay, the second color I want to use, I think I'm going to go ahead, it's Sienna Skies. It's kind of the orangey color. I love that, or Dusty Rose, like a light pink. Because I have more hooded eyes, I like to pull this color right. It's a little bit lighter, right at where my eye, above where my eye would crease. So I feel like that gets all the pumpkin spice. So right above where your crease is. And this is only on the outer corner, on halfway mark where your pupil is. You don't want to drag it all the way over, but you do windshield wiper motions to achieve that. And then some, just because, and if you don't have hooded eyes, you could probably use this, but not as much. I'm using a good bit, taking it almost, I don't want it too close to my brow, but I want it a little, I want Blossom is a light white color matte. I use it right above, right under my eyebrows. So in the next, I'm doing Dream Big Brown, and that is this color here. I'm using the same brush, and I like to use like a business card or some kind of, because I don't want fallout all over. So this is like a room key card. Don't tell the hotel from last weekend. I sanitized it, I promise. So I'm going to go right along my lash line up into my crease with this color, and I am just doing back and forth kind of like a C just to get that look. And you can see. And then I'm going to take just my eye all over eye brush to kind of blend that. And then I'm going back in with Bronze Horizon. And that is this color. And I want, because it has a lot of shimmer, I'm gonna use my finishing spray again, wet my brush a tad bit, and I'm gonna go in right on this outer corner to really get that bronzy look on the outside here. And bring it halfway over. And you can make it darker if you wanted to. But this is how I would, and I like to do, I'm gonna wet my eyeliner brow brush. I'm gonna go in with the Dream Big Brown, the brown color, because I want to kind of make it a little smokier underneath. So I'm going to take that color and pull it underneath my lash line to give it more of a smudgy look. And right up here, more of a brown. And then just kind of blend everything on that outer corner together so it all goes well. And I talked about a little bit of blossom at the brow area. And that is the lightest of the whites and has like a pink undertone. I'm going to take it and put it right at my brow. And I'll bring some right here just to lighten it up some more. Haven't finished this side. Anybody have any questions? And if you wanted a darker, just go in with more Dream Big right on that outer corner to make it a little bit more pop. But I'm going to take the Dream Big on this side and really go from my lash line up into my, doing my C, bringing it over windshield wiper motions until I feel like it's pretty blended. Then I remove my card and I'm going to take my other brush, a little bit damp, add in the bronzy shimmer look to the outer corner. My lighting's so different here. I think it's because I had so many windows at my last home office, so it's harder to see. And then I'm going to take it and just kind of blend everything in. This one's a little bit darker, which I like it better. So this one's Gucci, this one's Walmart. It's okay. So it's all about blending is the key to that. And then I'm going to do my liner to make it a little more smudgy. I really like that color. And then I'm going to make a top coat of mascara. I'm going to use Lash Intensity because I feel like it really gives my lashes some length. So if you're doing your mascara, really wiggle and pull at the root. Gives you the best. A lot of mascara on there. I just opened a new one today. Might not want to get more on there. This looks pretty. It's hard to tell in my camera looking at you guys, but when I see it in the mirror, I love it. I love just the oranges, the orange kind of rose gold look. It's one of my favorites. And I feel like this has been my like everyday look since October started. And we're getting some cooler weather this week. All right. And then I'm going to apply this lip vinyl. It's pink and it is, I'm not sure exactly, Vivid Berry. I'm going to use this. And so I also want to give you, that is my pumpkin spice look. Give you a little